Hello and welcome to my Healthy Thali. Today I will be sharing with you a recipe which gained its inspiration from one of the most favorite dishes of all the Bengalis out there. The creamy, slightly sweet, rich, absolutely finger-licking Chingri Macher Malai It is usually enjoyed with a plate of hot steamed rice, but I am here with a version which you can munch on as an appetizer or as a snack. It will be crunchy from the outside yet soft in the inside, and that too only with 1 tablespoon of oil. Before getting into the recipe, hit the red subscribe button and the little bell icon to stay updated with much more healthified versions of Indian delicacies. So let's start with the preparation. First, start with cleaning and deveining the prawn. This recipe usually calls for freshwater jumbo prawns or Golda chingri, but you can also use tiger prawns or Bagda chingri. For cleaning, we need to remove the antenna, the eyes, the legs of the prawn. For the preparations with gravy, these blue legs are kept for the aesthetics, but today we need to remove these too. Step 1. Cut the antenna out of the prawns with a pair of scissors. Step 2. Remove the eyes and the snout. It should look like this. Step 3. Remove all the legs one by one. The legs in front remain folded towards the head. Bring them out and cut them off. Next step, deveining. Locate the head end of the shell over the body at the junction between the head and the body and start cutting with scissors along the back like so. Don't remove the tail part of the shell, keep the tail intact. Remove the shell gently off the body. Be careful at the tail end. And here you have the deshelled prawns ready. With a toothpick, separate this tube-like thing from the groove. This is the intestine which needs to be removed. Now gently tug both the ends off and discard the intestine. You have successfully deveined the prawn. In some prawns, you may find a blackish pouch like this coming out. That's the gut. Discard it too. Now let's do the same with this tiger prawn. The antenna, the short antenna, the eyes and the snout, and the legs. Lastly, cut through the shell in the back. Deshell, and devein. Now over a plate, lay down a kitchen napkin and keep the prawns separated. Here I am taking about 250 grams of both freshwater and tiger prawns together. Cover with another kitchen napkin and towel dry them for about 5 minutes. In a bowl, add 1 tablespoon of hung curd, 3 teaspoon onion paste, 1/4 teaspoon ginger paste, 1 teaspoon green chili paste, salt to taste, half teaspoon turmeric powder, 1/4 teaspoon garam masala, preferably Bengali garam masala, and half a teaspoon sugar. Now mix everything thoroughly into a thick paste like so. Before marinating the prawns, there's one more step, but it's optional. You can leave the prawns as it is or butterfly them. For butterflying the prawns, make a cut halfway through the body, starting from the back towards the lower end. Now fan out the cut halves of the body. The classic butterflying of prawns require removing of the head, but I am keeping them intact. Butterflying increases the surface area that allows the breading to stick better. Now add the towel dried prawns into the mixture. Coat them thoroughly and keep them aside for 10 to 15 minutes. Now grate a small coconut. Here I am using Sevia stainless steel coconut scraper from Home Center. I am plugging on the scraping blade here and activating the vacuum grip so that it doesn't move while I use it. By rotating this arm, I am easily able to scrape the coconut out of the shell. This is no way a sponsored video, but this product made coconut scraping a lot easier for me. So you can also try it out if you want to. If you are someone under 13 years, it's best to be done under adult supervision. Here I have grated coconut ready to be used with a lot less hassle. Now take a cup of grated coconut, which is equivalent to about 10 tablespoons in a bowl. Add 4 tablespoons rice flour, half a teaspoon turmeric powder, half a teaspoon red chili powder, pinch of garam masala, and some salt to taste. Mix them well with light hands till the consistency is similar to slightly wet sand. This will be a good time to preheat. If you are using oven, then preheat at 150 degrees Celsius for about 10 minutes. You can use an air fryer too. If you are using so, then preheat at 180 degrees Celsius for about 7 minutes. Finally, we need to prep 3 bowls for coating. Pour 4 tablespoons rice flour into bowl number 1 for dusting. Add ice cold water into bowl number 2. And the bowl number 3 will be our breading mixture. Now in a small bowl, add 1 tablespoon mustard oil. This much is what we are going to use for the preparation. Now grease the baking pan. Or the air fryer mesh with some of the mustard oil. Before dusting and coating the prawns, mix the marinade once again thoroughly. From hereafter, it would be best if you keep one hand for dry and another hand for wet ingredients. First step, dust the prawns in the rice flour. You can toss it like so to make the handling a little bit easier. Take the dusted prawn and let it have a dip in cold water. This will help the breading to stick nicely. Drop the prawn in the breading mixture and coat all the nooks and crevices evenly. dust off the excess and lay it down over the greased pan. Brush some mustard oil lightly over the prawns. Be careful not to rub off the coating away. This will help in browning the crust. Now bake them in the oven at 120 degrees Celsius for about 17 to 20 minutes. Again, lay them down and brush some oil. For the air fry users, fry them at 180 degrees Celsius for about 13 to 15 minutes. While they are curling up, peel a small cucumber and cut it into julienne. Also, slice a small onion. Don't forget to flip the prawns in the midway for even cooking. Do this gently. It is best done with a fork and a spoon, otherwise the breading might come off. Now take the crispy hot prawns out of the oven. And serve them with some cucumber onion salad by the side and a dollop of kashundi or Bengali mustard sauce. The crunch from the salad and the heat and mustardy flavor from the kashundi will complement perfectly with the prawn. You may call them baked prawn in Malaikari style, but I would like to call them Chingri Macher Malai Fry. This recipe will yield 3 servings with each containing about 270 calories, which is about 130 lesser than the conventional recipe with ingredients required to make malai curry with the same amount of prawns. If you want to download the printable version of this recipe or want to know more about Chingri Macher Malaikari, then do check out the link in the description box below. And if you like this video, then hit the like button and share this with other prawn lovers you may know of. Comment below the dish you would like to see a healthy version of in the upcoming videos. See you next week. Bye bye.